Okay, somebody link this to me. Here we go.
Hello, Papa. Lily left us in the car. Like the little doggy in the car on like a hot summer day. She didn't leave us in the car. She let us lock in the basement. Because I care. The basement is nice and cold. It's nice and humid down there as well.
Humid?
Perfect. There is a bed which smells moldy. Totally not because it is mold. It's
I can see where this leads into me. I can see where I'm gonna get brought up here real quick.
definitely a bed. You should rest on it. Don't question the fact it comes apart when you touch it. It's nice and soft. Not the Asmongold.
There we go. All right. Here we go.
Bed. Asmon's bed is probably like the only thing that didn't look horrendous. But there's...
I got that bed off the side of the road. Multiple people had come, and the bed was actually so heavy they couldn't move it into their car. And I wanted it so much, I got it into my dad's Mustang at the time. This is before I had my car. And I drove it back to my house. And it was a king-size futon. And I got it all the way upstairs, and it's right there.
So many rats in the basement. They want my cheese. I mean, yeah, cheese tax.
Yeah.
You have to pay them. What kind of cheese? Ew, stop it! Normal cheese. The cheese tax. The cheese tax. I gotta pay the cheese tax every time you're cooking. When the cheese comes out, this orchid comes looking. The rules are the rules and the facts are the facts. So when the cheese jar open, you gotta pay the tax. The cheese tax. The cheese tax.
I know Asmon is your Shylily, but that doesn't...
Damn. Ain't that something, huh? Ain't that just something?
I mean, you have to copy him.
Ew! No! I would never be that damn bad. Ew, 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 ew. Ah! When I look at his walls, it's like, I don't know. It's like someone projectile shot it and spray painted the walls. The blood wall? It's
The
just like
blood wall,
crazy.
yeah.
How the f does all of that shit get on the walls? What's on the walls? How does it get there? What?
She doesn't know? Oh, God. She doesn't know. Oh, no.
What is it? Why isn't it being removed? It's one thing to leave dishes unwashed and shit standing around.
Yeah.
What the fuck's on the walls, though? Ah, yes, the mystery wall. You know when you go to the zoos and then you have to put your hand into like those little tubes?
Yeah.
And then you have to feel, and then you have to guess what it is? That's
No,
like the
no.
mystery wall.
That's a glory
Asmon's
hole.
wall is like a mystery wall.
That's
you
a-
like
no.
lick it. You like
You don't want to do that. You...
kind of nutty.
No. There's a lot of iron contents in it.
Definitely high on protein.
No, you don't do...
What could
No.
it be?
No, that...
Gums would
Interesting
bleed and he would wipe
texture.
his teeth with his hand and put it on that wall.
That shut her right the fuck up, huh? Yeah.
He said what? Nah, you're making this shit up. No way. You said that? No way. Oh god, the mystery wall is just like his gums bleeding. Ah! He said whenever girls used to visit, he would cover it with posters. When Emmy was over, she said that it didn't even smell all that bad. It just smelled like an old people home.
No, it's
He's
fine.
prepared for at least...
So what used to happen is, so like there was one time I got really, really, really sick. Like I got food poisoning so bad that I couldn't sleep laying down for like 6 months. And I couldn't eat food for at least 8 hours after I woke up. Like I was just like ridiculously fucking sick, right? And I was like 19 or 20 years old at the time. And at the same time, that's whenever my teeth started rotting out, so they would bleed overnight. So I would sleep leaning up against the wall so I could actually fall asleep and not get sick. And then they would bleed overnight, and I'd take the dried blood and I'd put it on the wall because it was like literally right behind me, right? And so what ended up happening is that like this went on for like, I'd say like 6 to 8 months or so. And it's scurvy. Well, I don't know what it was. I'm not sure. But eventually, Disgusting? No, it is what it is, right? But then after that happened, I used to get sick regularly, right? I would get like the common cold. My stomach would bother me whenever I went out to eat sometimes. And like, you know, how like, you know, whenever you wake up, how many of you guys can't eat any food whenever you wake up? Right? It just like bothers your stomach a lot and like you're not good to eat whenever you wake up. That used to be like me. I used to also be like very lactose intolerant where I couldn't have any lactose intolerance. Like I would drink milk and then I would be sick to my stomach, right? Very quickly. After I got sick for those 6 to 8 months, I've never been sick again. I can drink as much milk as I want. It never bothers me. I can eat a full course meal the second that I wake up. I've never had a single problem after that. I don't know what the fuck happened to me, but I'm not complaining. I'm mutated? Yeah. What about food poisoning? Oh, I've gotten food poisoning before. Yeah, I've gotten food poisoning multiple times, but I've never gotten like the cold, really. Like sometimes I've been like kind of, you know, I've had like a headache for a couple of days or something like that. But I've gotten food poisoning before, sure. But like usually food poisoning lasts for a couple of hours and then I'm done. Right, I just keep going.
Is the next full viruses that's good
yeah, COVID-20 is in my house.
For sure. He is immortal. You know how in ancient Egypt, I guess like the kings and queens and whatnot, when they died, they preserved them. If he just grows old in his current house and dies there, he's automatically preserved. He will just live forever as long as he doesn't leave. He is just like the perfectly preserved zombie. Boom. Being a pirate is all that I need to let you on, cause the pirate is free. You are a pirate. Maybe I am a captain.
What the fuck, huh? What the fuck? Holy shit. That sounds like a gut bacteria imbalance that then corrected itself. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But yeah, I used to get like headaches a lot. It used to be bad, man. Like I would always have like things going wrong with me. And, you know, after that one time I got super sick. I am chilling, man. I am totally fucking chilling. Like all these times, you know, other people go to these conventions. Like I've been to them. Everybody gets sick. I don't get sick. Like I had COVID. I did get COVID. To be fair, I did get COVID. I got COVID for almost 3 days. It was bad. But then otherwise I was streaming the next day. It is what it is. You changed your diet after that period of sickness? Did I change my diet? Okay, so for like 5 years, I couldn't eat steak or beef jerky because I had so few teeth that were in my mouth, I actually couldn't chew it properly.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.